Now, let's turn to the state of small and medium-sized businesses that make up the vast majority of our economy here in the UK. New research shows that smaller firms outperformed their own expectations for the second quarter of the year, despite fears of a big drop in revenue. Barclaycard Payments' quarterly SME barometer shows the actual average loss is around 14%, so still bad, but far less severe than the 28% that was expected. Well, joining me now is the Chief Executive of Barclaycard's Payment, Rob Cameron. Rob, welcome to the programme. Thanks for joining us. So, behind the headlines of severe recession, some companies are not doing as bad as we thought, perhaps.
Yeah, small businesses are going to be at the front lines of helping rebuild the UK economy. And so I think it was really good to see them have what was a better quarter than they anticipated. They showed resilience and also all through the quarter after lockdown, we saw pretty steady improvements. When we look at their volumes, they're able to steadily improve their results. It was still down year on year, obviously, because coronavirus had a really negative impact on our economy, but small businesses were resilient.
So when do you expect clients to get back to pre-COVID-19 levels?
Well, it's interesting. We're actually seeing this quarter spend in small business as a whole, when we look at our card volumes, start to reach last year's levels. Now, what's changed is people are shopping more local. And so certain businesses that have pivoted or are benefiting from that are obviously doing better. Unfortunately, there's businesses that depend on commuters or businesses that just haven't been able, because they're in sectors impacted, to recover. So it's not a totally even spread, but we're definitely seeing small businesses perform well because of their agility. Also interesting is 80% of them now actually intend to invest over the next 12 months. And that's a much better situation than we were in a quarter ago.
And yet, it is pretty grim, isn't it? We have to be honest. I mean, nearly half of your clients have had to make staff redundant. And of course, many people are still on the furlough scheme. When that comes to an end in October, what are you predicting?
Well, in the smallest businesses, actually, only about a quarter of them had to reduce staff. So I think they've worked really hard. They sometimes call it, surviving, not thriving. But what they're trying to do is, by getting their business open and getting enough revenue in the door to hopefully break even or leverage government funds to get through this. And then most of them do expect things to get better. And another interesting fact is about 30% of them, even if things return to normal, hopefully they do, intend to keep some of what they've learned through this COVID experience and the work from home. So maybe they brought their business online, maybe they're more agile in terms of their work environment. So some of that will actually hopefully lead to benefits as we return to a more normal state.
OK, we'll leave it there, Rob. Thank you. Rob Cameron, the Chief Executive of Barclay Payments.
Thanks very much.